A very good afternoon from my side. As Frank Rothbart already quickly introduced, my name is Markus Steilemann and I'm member of the board of Covestro AG and have here special responsibilities for our commercial field as well as our innovation field. Today I would like to share with you a little bit the passion that we're having in this company for innovation and bringing also closer to you why innovation is so important to us, how we do innovation. Before then Daniel, in a later part of the presentation, will show you some very concrete examples how we innovate jointly with our customers and what makes the difference because we are so focused on innovation. It is very important for us not only to promise but also to deliver, and we focus in all activities we're doing very strongly on sustainability and on productivity increase for our customers. And that's what I would like to bring closer to you in the next couple of minutes to explain a little bit to you what is the fundamental principle driving us, how do we do it, and then my dear colleague Daniel later on will show you the concrete examples that jointly with our customers have come into life. So with that, I would like to give you a little bit more about the history. Today is not only, as Frank Rothbart mentioned, I think we have some difficulties with the tone, don't we? Can you still even louder? Is that okay? I hope you all can hear me somewhere there down in this other room. So if you look at the company Covestro, we have had a lot of first times in the last 18 months. We have been first time publicly listed on the stock exchange in Frankfurt about 18 months ago, exactly on 6th of October 2015. Then we have been listed in some of the, let's say, most leading indices, stock market indices. So from that perspective, also there were a couple of first times. And then we now show first time here at the European Coating Show our products as and under the brand name of Covestro. But Covestro has 80 years of history. So we are an 80 years startup company, and innovation is therefore built on a strong history of research and development. The second guiding principle for us, that everyone in the company for us is an innovator. That means we encourage our people to bring forward ideas, to try new ways, and jointly with our customers find new solutions. That means pushing boundaries in our industries. And therefore we believe that innovation must also extend to more than research and development. And I would like to give you a brief insight about what does that mean. The strong history of R&D, as I mentioned earlier, goes 80 years back. We are the inventor of the chemistry that we are still working as of today with, also in the coatings business, which is polyurethanes. We also invented another world-famous plastic under the brand name of Macrolone, which is polycarbonate, a thermoplastic that you find actually everywhere in a normal daily life. And there were many, many more examples of how we helped to create more products that really changed people's life still as of today. Whether it was refrigerators, whether it was new, more durable coatings, or whether it was to help people to be more mobile by, for example, providing housings for mobile devices. All this is done with our materials, all this is done jointly with our customers, and that's how we always pushed boundaries. But as I said earlier, innovation for us, based on this very strong history of research and development, goes far beyond materials, goes far beyond process technologies and productivity enhancements with our customers. We are also looking into fields of, for example, logistics. If some of you from time to time travel to the United States, you know that in the northeastern part there's very adverse weather conditions sometimes happening, and we always faced in the past the difficulty that our customers were not supplied sufficiently. So what we did now, we automatically put in the weather forecast into our logistics systems and therefore then go for the optimal time to deliver to make sure that our customers never run out of material. That is an innovation out of our supply chain centers. We talk about fashion example, more sustainable materials, and Daniel will later on present you what are the newest developments in these areas. We talk about different coatings, and you have a wonderful example with the Audi Q2 that is just displayed here outside in our booth, how we also here jointly with our partners in the entire value chain pushed boundaries and brought something very new in very short time as we promised to the market. And example, energy management. We are an industry that consumes a lot of energy, and that's why we are very much committed to reduce our energy consumption in the company in a very structured and very systematic and very forceful way. That's why we also here brought in functional expertise and innovation to make sure that our company gets more and more sustainable also in that context. So innovation goes far beyond product and process technologies and also productivity enhancements with our customers. How do we do that? We engage our people to come up with new ideas. We help our people to take also the unknown ways to find out what else they can do. And then later on, we reward them for doing so. What you can see here on the left-hand side is a picture of one of the 3 innovation celebrations that we do across the globe each and every year. Here an example of Europe, where we award the best ideas that we have had in the current year on innovation. On the right-hand side, you see how we innovate with our customers, here in particular in the coating industry, and thinking about how we can apply new materials or differently sourced materials, for example, bio-based materials, in the modern car that fit 3 purposes. Those 3 purposes are: they must be more sustainable, they must be profitable, and they also must benefit society. And only if those 3 criteria are always met or improved, we will engage in a further innovation and further marketing of those products. How do we do that with our customers? One thing for us is very important. That means proximity. We are where our customers are. As you can see, our research development centers as well as our biggest production sites are very close in each and every region. No matter whether you are in the Americas, in Europe, or in Asia Pacific, you can be absolutely sure that you have access to the best people, the best knowledge, and the latest technology, no matter where you as a customer decide to put up your production. From that perspective, it goes with a cultural change in our corporation, it goes with an open innovation concept, and it goes with proximity to the customers. This is how we ensure that also in the future we will be the leader in innovation in this industry and in the markets that our customers serve. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, what drives us in all cases is that we take sustainability as one of the key strategic fundamentals in this area. It is for us therefore important that we not only serve society, which we have symbolized here with people, and make sure that we are sustainable, which we have symbolized here with the word planet, but that this also benefits from an economic perspective our customers and us, so that we also here have a more sustainable business. From that context, we always look at the entire value chain jointly with our customers and with our suppliers to make sure that we not only promise on innovation, but that we also deliver innovation and that we slowly and steadily move to a more sustainable future. That means we look at the entire value chain, and we also try to get more and more replacements for fossil fuels. That means that our basis of raw materials that we are using today, which is mainly oil-based, can be over time replaced by renewable sources. And that's how we close the loop, and that is how we bring our industry to the next level and provide solutions that are not only more sustainable, but that also show superior performance when our customers supply it for the benefits of our end consumers, no matter which industry we talk about. What are we striving for is that in the end of the day, we close the loop. That means that we get less and less dependent on fossil fuels. How does that work? Let me help you a little bit here how we close this loop. We look in the entire value chain. If you go to the left-hand side of the chart, you see that normally we start with oil or coal or gas. But we're now working on solutions that we can use, for example, plants as the raw material basis for our products to provide these to the customers. And they have less, for example, carbon dioxide footprint. And then we make sure that when at the end of the lifetime, after we have produced the polymers, after it has been in use, that this CO2, if it is released back into the atmosphere, can be used by plants again to build biomass, and then we use this biomass again. That is one opportunity to close the loop and one opportunity to really go for a circular economy. Another opportunity is we directly use carbon dioxide as a feedstock. And we just have successfully shown that you can use carbon dioxide, by the way, as the first industry player on a pilot plant scale for one of our key ingredients for the polymers that we are producing. We have the plant there, the first product has been shipped to the customer, and the first applications are just about to come. With that, I would like to close for the moment and would like to hand over to Daniel Meyer, who will now bring you from the dreams that we have to the reality at this fair. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Markus.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Ja, gerne.
So, 2 years ago, I've met many of you, and we were presenting new chemistries, new building blocks, which our customers could start to play and come from our chemical innovation to innovation within the value chain. Usually what we do over the last 5 years at least, we are extremely good in showing to you, to the press, the new molecules and the new ideas that we are bringing to the market. But we are failing a bit to show you the result of those innovations. And today, this is where we want to bring you. Everything that you're going to see, you have seen 2 years ago. But what you're going to see now is those products in use in the diverse industries, in the diverse value chain. So don't expect anything new as such. You have heard about it, you have seen it, but expect to see the acceptance of it in the markets with our customers. So let's start first with Desmodur Eco N. We launched the new Desmodur Eco N PDI-based, bio-based product 2 years ago at the European Coating Show. This was the first time ever that a hardener was produced based on 70% biomass and achieving 100% of the requested performance. This were our statement at this time. Today, we are extremely happy to show you the results of 2 years of co-development with the value chain. You have seen outside the Q2. It is the first car that was coated with a bio-based hardener, PDI, Desmodur Eco N. And this is not only an innovation in our part of the value chain, but a total success story over the entire value chain. We worked with BASF Coatings and we worked with Audi. It's an ABC concept, really. Audi, BASF Coatings and Covestro together getting the stuff on the road. And we are really proud of that. You know automotive time development. It's a 5-year cycle. 2 years later, we have a car that is coated with a bio-based product. So not only were we able to meet the performance, but also a request in the market so that we were able to speed up the market, the commercialization, of our products. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just coming back to what Markus said, 80 years of proven track record of innovation. It is always nice to see the acceptance of our innovation, the proof by customer that our ideas have a value. This is a typical example where we can see the acceptance is high and the service to the customer and the value chain is of essence. Another example of Desmodur Eco N3700 is again on the industrial coating application. This is the first locomotive that was coated with a bio-based hardener last year. And also here, extremely good performance in addition to the bio-based raw materials. We have 70% higher scratch resistance in the system. We have a gloss stability on the railway that we never had before. And we have what is of utmost importance, a high resistance against graffiti removing agents in the field. So high acceptance of the bio-based concept, but with no compromise whatsoever in the performance of the resulting coatings. Another example going on the bio-based is, imagine you take the same building block and do not use it straight as a hardener in a 2K component system as we've just seen before, but you make a waterborne dispersion out of it. And you use it internally within our resources to make dispersions out of it. And you see a Baihido Eco N that is for more sustainable furniture coatings. Also here as a hardener, water-based hardener for 2K waterborne coatings. Here, quite a lot of water in the system. We have 30% only reduction of carbon footprint, but this is quite significant also. We have 66% bio-based content, water definitely counting as bio-based, and we have 100 performance achievement of the requested performance. So this is also a new application in the furniture industry, and I would suggest that if you would be able to go to Milan today, you would see that at the Salone del Mobile Milano, for the furniture industry, one of our success, the Rifra Regard Circa coatings, as a step forward for more sustainable living. So waterborne coatings, 2K PUR, highest standard of performance in the furniture industry. This is something that also will be launched today in Milano from our customers and from the customers of our customers. Also here a new dimension about a sustainable textile coatings. Also here based on PDI building block. 2 years again after introduction of this product on the ECS in 2015. We have also developed InSkins products, so polyurethane dispersions for our textile applications. 65% renewable content, and it enables the brand owner and coated textile manufacturer to meet their sustainability goals. And you will note that the more you read the press regarding the fashion industry, the more they become under pressure and the more there is a request for sustainable products that we are able to meet therewith. Another example that is a bit leaving now the bio-based space and we are going now more in the process step space is imagine you would be able to get 5 process steps in the fabrication of a plastic part and a coated plastic part, and to get all those 5 steps in one shot. This is the concept of direct coatings. Direct coatings invented and proposed by Covestro as a whole, the plastic division together with the coatings division. We are able now to be successful and online with this technology. We have up to 40% cost reduction potential, up to 75% energy savings, and it's to a close 100% solid coating system. And it enables us to have the one-shot coatings for button by touch, transparent coatings, black coatings, or soft feel coatings, whatever is required on the plastic part at the very end of the process. So this was presented also 2 years ago to go live, and also here now with Fotola Lackfabrik, we have the first success. It is introduced in the market and it's on chain, I would say. Yeah. Another example that was launched 2 years ago was Desmodur NH and Desmodur N in combination. We were able now to launch with U-Pol, a body shop system, so car refinish system that combines a very high productivity with an outstanding performance in the car refinish field. So we are ready to handle and polish with this system after 20 instead of the conventional 100 minutes that are required in a body shop. So for us, an innovation, for a customer, a support, and the ability also here to get more efficient in the value chain. Also launched 2 years ago was PassQuick. PassQuick as a way to position polyaspartic system in corrosion protection and flooring. Also here we are able to show a success story. Also here we are able to say that our innovation was not only accepted but was expected and taken by our customer down the value chain. Together with Dresdner Lackfabrik, Novatic and NE Sander Eisenbau, we were able to reduce public spending by initiating this system. It's high performance corrosion protection in the public infrastructure that is now in Hamburg, the Citadel Bridge. We were able to save costs thanks to the elimination of one layer in the process. And what is extremely important when it's infrastructure that needs to be used quickly after build or repair, it cures 4 times faster than any conventional system. For wind turbines, we were also able to have a success story with PassQuick that we launched 2 years ago. With Hempel and Aluchrome, we were able to increase the production with a higher productivity on wind turbine, on the coating mechanism, whilst emitting 30% less VOC. Also here, no compromise on quality was to be made. PassQuick, another success story, 18,000 square meters of park decks were coated since we pushed it into the market in 2015. We were able, with USL Structure Care, to provide durable and aesthetics for the biggest UK shopping centers in the UK. So also here, fantastic success story and acceptance of our product launched 2 years ago. A success story that is a bit homemade. Obviously, we were using our own system to refurbish our own Covestro labs. It tells you something that not only do we ask our customer to believe in our technologies, we believe in it as well. So we are using it as well. So highly aesthetic and durable floor coating, easy to clean property, believe me, in a chemical lab, this is what you want and this is what you need. And quite fast return to service after the application. So, as mentioned, presentation of new building blocks, of new opportunities 2 years ago, a real proof of concept of what we've launched. We will initiate you to the new stuff that we have during the booth presentation later on. But I think it was of utmost importance today that we tell you and that we show you with real examples together with our customers that pushing boundary is not only an idea that is created within our organization, but this is something that we do together with the value chain, with our customers, the customers of our customers, understanding what the needs are, understanding what the requirements are, and elaborating our molecules to be able to shoot for what the value chain requested. The acceptance of our chemistry is the proof that we are shooting right and that our money is well invested in innovation within Covestro, because we are still able, after 80 years, to continue to push boundaries. And with this, I thank you very much, and I say we stay at your disposal for any kind of questions, correct? Yes. Okay.